harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder.
Free Man True.
Price I pay for being a heart.
All true stories.
It's getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder to find a way to touch the sky.
The hardest working man I've ever known in my life. Did whatever it took for his kids and wife. He worked 45 years at the same damn job, 6 a.m. every day, whether he liked it or not. And once he clocked out, more work at home. Snow blowing, lawn mowing, it's everything he's known. No romantic type, showed his love other ways. Was a providing husband to his wife every day. A pretty simple man, a little bit needy. Has to eat a certain time because of his diabetes. It was never a problem, wife was happy to do it, cause she loved him to death and had her ways to prove it. But 30 years later, with tears in her eyes, says I don't love you anymore, so I'm saying goodbye. So his kids move out, as his wife steps down, leaves my dad standing there saying, what now?
It's getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder. The price I pay for being a heart. It's getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder to find a way to touch the sky.
Puts his life on the line, not an easy job. Dealing with convicts and people in the mob takes one hell of a man, like my friend named Todd. 30 years with the badge, just working non-stop. A family man, has got wife and kids, 2 beautiful girls who were also twins. And they graduated high school, you watched them grow. And they're doing good in college, you're so proud to know. Wake up with stomach pains, thinking no big deal. Just take a few pills, sleep it off and chill. Then you go to the doctor and shit gets real with the news they give. I'm really sorry, sir, but you got months to live. And suddenly you realize life's so short, looking up to the Lord. But you said, hell nah, you ain't taking me yet. I'ma fight this shit with everything I got left. But
it's getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder.
so much pain.
It's getting harder and harder. The price I pay for being a heart.
I just wanna live.
It's getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder to find a way to touch the sky.
Sometimes I feel like I was born to lose. I got a buddy named Rick who probably feels it too, cause he's an alcoholic, but he's healthy as an ox. But the cheating and the leaving, all the pain that he's caused. 2 wives, 3 kids, all of them his. All he did was let him down at his classic trick. Sit there in your mom's house, have another sip. Maybe one day you'll grow up and learn to get a grip. They look at him in shame, holding back tears. How do you throw it all away for some bottles of beer? Family will never know their disgust they hide, but just imagine the pain that he must feel inside. So you drink more booze and choose to lose. Had plenty of alarms, but you chose to snooze. But I love you, buddy Rick, I really do, cause you made me promise myself to never be like you. But
it's getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder. The price I pay for being a heart.
partying's fun.
It's getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder to find a way